The southeastern part of the country should be considered for president because they are more knowledgeable than others, says Abia State Governor. Abia State Governor Okeze Ikpeazu on Thursday said the southeast should be considered for the 2023 presidency of Nigeria because they are more knowledgeable about the country than other areas. Fielding questions from correspondents after a meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari at the presidential villa Abuja, he affirmed that Igbo are pan-Nigerians who live and invest everywhere in the country. However, he noted that the issue of Igbo presidency in 2023 cannot be a matter of a right, but something that should be achieved through negotiations and conversations. While distancing himself from the 2023 presidential race, Governor Ikpeazu said that political parties must consider the yearnings and aspirations of the Southeast in selecting their presidential candidate. Asked about his view on an Igbo president and whether he would contest the election, he responded, "I'm not interested in the presidency. I'm very busy as governor and thinking about what I will become now will amount to shortchanging my people who gave me a mandate for an initial 4 years and renewed renewed it for another 4 years, and it will terminate around May 2023. We are yet in 2021 and it will be self-serving for me to begin to think about what I will become instead of concentrating on serving my people for time. They elected me. Maybe after 2023, I will begin to think about what next I will do. Having said that, I think that the Southeasterners have a right to take a shot at the presidency of Nigeria, and I dare say that our qualification starts from the fact that we understand and know Nigeria better than the other states of Nigeria. I dare say this is my opinion. We go everywhere, we are everywhere, we invest everywhere. We are pan-Nigerian people today. A lot of people on a lighter note are afraid of Sambisa, but for an Igbo man, Sambisa is a business opportunity. So it will be preposterous of me and not to add my voice to that one. However, the question of a Nigeria president of a Southeast extraction is a national question that requires negotiation, discussion, and a conversation with all parts of this country, and I am at least qualified to determine what happened in 2023. I also want to spend my time supporting the incumbent president to do his time and do his best while we wait for what happens to begin to unfold. So these are my views about the presidency. The Abia governor spoke on the qualities that the 2023 presidential candidate must have and how the political parties may choose the individual, saying that he must have a pan-Nigerian mentality. He added, in first place, anybody who wants to aspire to the highest post of the presidency, it doesn't matter where you come from, must have what I regard as a pan-Nigerian mentality, and that is what is coming from Ikpeazu. Yeah, well, according to Governor Ikpeazu, he says, so it will be preposterous, yes, of me not to add my voice to that one. However, the question of the Nigerian president of Southeast extraction is a national question that requires a negotiation, a discussion, and a conversation with all parts of this country, and I am least qualified to determine what happened in 2023. He says, I also want to spend my time supporting the incumbent president to do his time and do his best while we wait for what happens to begin to unfold. So these are my views about the presidency. The Abia state governor spoke on the qualities that the 2023 presidential candidates must have and how the political parties may choose the individual, saying that he must have a pan-Nigerian mentality. He added, in first place, anybody who wants to aspire to the highest post of the presidency, it doesn't matter where you come from, must have what I regard as a pan-Nigerian mentality. It must be somebody who has an understanding of all the contending interests and influences in this country. You must understand that we are a country of diversity with different persuasions, tradition, culture, religions, and all of these must be put at a place where you can understand and respect them. And that individual who wants to, aspire for the presidency, that individual must also be somebody who is ready to accommodate the youth of this country, because turning it into a slogan, the fact that youth are our leaders of the future have not served us correctly, because we are drifting into an age that youth understands which many people may not understand. So those who grew up before this era would know. So the person must be willing to accommodate the youth without necessarily throwing away very experienced ones. He must be able to find a labyrinth of all interest. He must also reflect an extreme women agenda. Such a person must also be investor friendly. Yes, he must be an individual who understands the nuances of economics and what is the relationship between international politics and economy, and the person must be strong enough to face up to the issue on the front burner, which is security. Yes, what is coming from Abia State Governor, as I said. Though he said that yes, the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. The youth are still, behind, definitely. So they are more knowledgeable in what area? They know all nooks and the crannies of Nigeria more than you, even more than any other Nigeria. They even know all parts of African countries. Their behavior and way of life more than you. They are travelers. They invest and become friendly to the people. Note that. Don't think of your PhD, but think of the practical knowledge of life, which a PhD holder can only learn through a research. These are one of the comments on this comment section. According to Stephen says, it is not only that, but because it's our turn and I will do it well, and an Igbo man will unite Nigeria. This is how they start saying others are inferior, but we'll beg them for votes later. That is not a good way to start. I wonder if the Southeast alone can go solo and produce the president without the other five regions. Let's see how it turns out too. Yes, lastly, this useless governor is playing with Nigeria and Nigerians intelligence. He should tell Nigeria and the Nigerians his achievement and the previous governors in the southeast of Nigeria before talking like he has Tramadol in his DNA. Yes, Igbos are good managers, but Igbos politicians are a bunch of useless political looters. That is the narrative. Well, that is what it is. Yes, if they had said the youth are the leaders of tomorrow, which I'm repeating right now, Ikpeazu has said that even the Igbo has the power to produce the presidency in their own region. I believe that is like changing the narrative, but or in other words, I would Ikpeazu, does he want to come out as the president, or he believes the Igbos can really achieve that height? Let's see how it unfolds.